right, guys, what's going on? How about them Oilers, huh? Doing not too shabby these days. Did that even work? Could you guys hear anything? I don't even know. Let me know if you could even hear anything. Maybe we just saw a symbol. But first, before we get into this, it is Saturday. Oilers are doing pretty darn awesome. I have new buttons to play with, so who is pumped? Yeah, let's do this. It is Saturday, guys. Yeah, it worked. Awesome. Did that other button work? I don't even know. All good. Everything's good. All good in the house. But first, before we get into this thing, let's start it off with a good old chant. All hail Rabid. All hail Rabid. All hail Rabid. All hail Oilers. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens when we get to that point. Anyway, what's happening, guys? Welcome. It is Saturday. Time for a live stream. And yeah, what is that launch card stuff? Let's just, boom, there we go. Proper buttons. So there we go. It is Saturday here. We're going to talk about some crypto stuff. And yeah, you know, for you guys who aren't familiar with the Oilers, obviously I live right by Edmonton, about an hour and some away. So I guess not right beside it. But they're like making NHL frickin' history. They're down in the finals. Actually, you know, they were the worst team in the league early on. Then they almost tied the record for longest NHL winning streak. And then now they're down 3-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals playoffs. And then they're coming back, tied the series at 3-3. Now, only one team has ever actually won ever in NHL history, and that was in 1942 with the Toronto Maple Leafs. So there's like major history going down. If they can pull this off, they're going to make a movie. I can almost see it right now. So anyway, let's see what happens. They still have Monday to go. I don't know. I'm pretty excited. You know, I never used to really be a hockey fan up until like a couple years ago. Weird to say. And then all of a sudden I was like, you know what? I actually like it. But anyway, let's talk about some crypto stuff now. Pens fans, 40 minutes from the Burt. Nice. Awesome. Let's do a roll call. See what we got in the house right now. We do have Scaper. I see you over there. What is happening? Subscribe to T1 on the Twitchster. They've subscribed for 5 months, currently on a 5-month streak. Nice. Awesome. 5 months of Rabid bliss. Sweet. Let's go Oilers. Nice sounds. All hail Rabid. Yeah. Awesome stuff on the Twitchster. Nobody ever in the Kickster, but we still go live there. And we're rocking the Tubester. Jonah May, what is happening? Lucky Beamer. Budweiser. Yeah, nice. Budweiser, what's going on? He's at work today. We got Grey Wolf, Rudy Dupe Chanel, First Time 13, Frank B. Zagatti. What is that? Tavers, Cunningus, what's happening? Skirb. What is that? Will Abplanalab. Oh, I butchered that one bad. Black Sales, what's going on? Tech Bandit, son of a rabbit panda. Magic Lucky, where's all my bandwagon Oilers fans at? Snarks Domain, what is going on? Yes, let's go Oilers. Yusuf Putz, what is happening? You've been hanging around Rabid too much. Zeph forever. Red Putz, what's happening? Oh, I got a new one for Red Putz because I have a new button. I just got to see where it is. Is it this one right here? Yeah, I think it's this one right here. Here we go.
Red Putz.
Does that work? I don't even. Let me try it again. Oh, now I can hear myself. All right.
Red Putz, what's going on, man? What's going? You got the blue paint? Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah. Anyway, continuing on. What's going on? We got Miner H2O, Go Abs. Hey, Rabid, yes, it worked. All right, looks like it's all working for everyone. Oh, it just jumped on me. Keith Hager, Black Sales. Yusuf Putz, all hail, Seth. Frank B. Zagatti. So we got some other ones here, too. Like, here's this one.
Hey, guys, you know what? Let's talk about the salad thing. Isn't that kind of weird? You guys heard about it? I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it makes money, right? So let's do this. Yeah, well, that's another weird button there we got happening. So I don't know.
Oh, I still had it on. My bad. So anyway, yeah, enough about that. I got too many buttons to play with. I don't know what's what. I got the Stream Deck on one side full of stuff. I got the new Rodecaster Duo on the other side. I still haven't tweaked my voice yet. That's probably why I sound a little bit different to you guys. So let me know. You know, I still got to do some adjustments. So hopefully it's coming at least in clear and stuff. But yeah, we're doing a lot of crazy stuff. Anyway, you need an Arnie Terminator voice to go with the Borg. Yeah, I'll try to look around for one. I will see. Salad, so much drama. Yeah, it is. It's a ton of drama. There's so much stuff going on. I do want to point out, though, latest, as most of you guys are probably aware, everyone's talking about how everyone was promoted. Then it turns out, like, I guess nobody got paid to promote Salad at all. It just comes down to, Brandon Coin said, it was making a decent amount of money. Other people started jumping on, say it was making money. So I tested it, and yeah, it was making money. And then, everyone decided, they just started making, because it's making money. So, another option for hardware. But it doesn't sound like any crypto tubers were actually, given any money for this. So I think there were some people that actually were, not in the crypto side, but like maybe some in the tech side and stuff like that. And if you do research on Salad, it's actually been around since like 2018, 2019. And at the time, it was only making like 16 cents on whatever GPUs are around at the time. Was that? That's like Polaris cards, maybe the 2000 series, 2060s and stuff like that. So it wasn't making that much. And all of a sudden it is. So I don't know. We'll see. Gotta have a GPU. That's very true. Here to hear about the Salad sponsorship funds that I'm jelly. I'm not kidding. Yeah, Retro Mike. Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out. Where's all this money coming from? Because, need to get some of it. I have no problem promoting something that's making a lot of money, especially if they're going to pay you. But yeah, it was. Actually, I've been writing down my rewards on my 4090 for the past, let me see here. Where are they? I can't find them now. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. For the past 5 days. So since $16, then the next day it went to 22. Then it went to 27. Then it went to 30. Now, the past 24 hours right now, it was only like slightly over $2. So not that great. But the other thing was my GPU was idle like the entire time. It wasn't even using any power. Now, when it does use power, it goes up to like over 500 watts, but it only lasts for like 5 to 20 minutes. So a quick job, whatever, I don't know. And then it's idle for, another day or two, but it's still making a decent amount of money. Like, we actually put this into frickin', what's the top coin right now? It's $1.36. So Gram at $1.36 after the power that it's using is 50 cents for the top coin right now on a 4090. This is making still in the past 24 hours a little over $2 a day, and it was idle. My whole rig, my whole workstation idles at like 130 watts or something. So I guess I was using 130 watts, but whatever. I also had my CPU mine that'll jump it up to about 200 watts, but the GPU itself wasn't doing anything. So it just sits there doing idle jobs. Now, there's one thing. What is it? I recently just hit, what is that? Star Salad Chef, where you have to, I guess, chop for over 50 hours. So I got that, and my rewards actually dropped. You're supposed to get the high-paying jobs at that point, but that's when the last 24 hours after that, I only seen the little over $2. So I'm like, okay, great, whatever. But I did order more RAM kits, so I do have like my 13900X, like my server I could type use for things. Yeah, I got another RAM kit to make it 64 gigabytes. I got the little one's PC. I got more RAM to make that 64 gigabytes. And then I also got a 3090 and a 3080 just kind of laying on the floor. So I'm probably going to put those in as well and see how it does. It does sound like they're supposed to be getting more jobs soon. Now, that's the other interesting thing is, where are these jobs coming from? I got to actually check out Brandon Coin's video, because he mentioned this. He did mention in a Red Panda's live stream a while ago that he was going to do an interview with, I believe it said Jacob, something from Salad, and he's going to mention how there's more jobs coming. Now, I never saw that yet. I did see Random release that titled, more jobs coming for Salad. So I have to check that out, because I don't have any information. I'm just making stuff up right now, being honest about it. I don't know. But what I want to know is how, and it's probably all answered in that, is how are they coming up with these jobs? Like, you see other AI platforms, rental platforms, and things like that, which people are saying, this is just a rental work program type of thing. So you never know what's going to be rented for what. So do they have contracts with set companies or something? And then all of a sudden, okay, yeah, we need, do you have any more work? We have a higher demand now. Are you going to give us more jobs? And, somehow it sounds like they know that they're going to have more jobs coming. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. I don't really know what's going to happen there, but we'll just have to hold out and see. It sounds very interesting there. Retro Mike, you got rugged on sponsorship funds. Yeah, everybody did. Every crypto tuber got rugged on the sponsorship funds by the sounds of it. Hawk said, yeah, that's a weird thing though. Like, I'm gonna find. I don't know if it has any of my information. If I'm gonna log in right quick on a different page. I don't know what all it says when you log in. Then I'll bring it up here. Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, I didn't have to give him any address or nothing, so it all should be good. So I'm just gonna come up into here, and then if I go into my earn, you can see my earning tab. Like last 24 hours, nothing. Like this doesn't say anything. 7 days it says this was $2 and something, and this was 45 cents. 30 days, whatever this. But the thing is, it's still making, like I said, even though this is blank because it's not actually chopping jobs, I'm still getting over $2 a day, but it's not recording any of that data in here, which is really weird because, you know, it only tracks when you're actually doing work that they're offering. So I don't know where this other money is even coming from in the first place while you're sitting there idle doing nothing, because it is still earning. So many weird things going on here. Also, this says I only chop for 20 hours. Now, most of this is when I first started this, I had crypto mining enabled. And it takes off right away. If you enable crypto mining, it takes off and it's using a lot of power. And then I think this was all counted. It counted chopping hours as my freaking crypto mining hours when I had that on. As soon as I turned it off, that's when most of all my hardware pretty much just sat idle forever. When I turned off the crypto mining and only want rewards to come in, and that's happening. The other thing I'm wondering about is when it was actually chopping cryptocurrencies, the crypto mining on, it's making $3 to $4 a day mining crypto. What freaking coin is it mining? Because everything in hashrate.no doesn't even touch those types of numbers. So there's so many unknowns going on with this. And if we go in, I think that's our number of rewards redeemed, 0. I didn't redeem any rewards yet because I'm waiting for something higher, because, you know, the lower amounts you take, the longer it's going to take, and you're actually spending more in fees. Example, a 200 gift card type of thing will cost you 230, where, you know, if you get the $5 ones, it's costing you like $6 or $7 every $5 one. So long term, you're going to end up losing quite a bit over the smaller ones to the big ones. So it's just like, you know, some exchanges and stuff. It's better to get larger daily payouts than or like long term, monthly, weekly, whatever, over, you know, every hour type of thing. Yeah, depending on how you do it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. Money laundering, maybe, you know, maybe it could be. I have zero ideas. I have no idea what it does, where the money comes from, where it goes, but it is doing stuff, and people have redeemed. I haven't redeemed yet, so I can't 100% say, yeah, redeeming works and you'll get it every time. I can't say that because I have no clue, because I never tried to redeem it yet, because I'm waiting a little bit more. Maybe I'll take a redemption here and just see if it works here soon, and then I'll know long term if it does. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on there in the background. Password cracking. You know, that's a good one too. Password cracking's in it. Do you know what another interesting thing is? Look at this. Let's go. Not that. Is it that? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm going to open up my salad. Hopefully it doesn't start. It'll probably wreck my stream out. But here's the other thing. Is it loaded? Oh, it's down here. So if we actually go into our settings. So I'm pausing definitely. Can you see that? No, you can't. Pause and do I have a button for down there? Nope. 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 What the heck? Where's my button for bottom right? Lower left? I don't have a lower right button. Okay, well, sorry. Apologize. But anyway, if we come into here, we go to our settings. Now we come up to here. Can I zoom in a bit? There we go. And look at this. If you go into workload preferences, now obviously enable. I did enable my CPU again. I didn't notice a difference because I kept mining on it, but it never said, shutting down. Now, if you do stuff like when I render or edit videos, it'll say, when I have my GPU on, it'll say shutting down your GPU because it's being used. That's part of the gaming thing. As usually turn on a game, it's going to disable this, so you never have to turn it off. So, like with NiceHash, you kind of have to turn it off because it'll keep trying to mine and it'll leg out your games and so on. But here is the interesting part, is configure work types. Now, there's only 2 types here. Engage. Video streaming, this lets you earn from your unused bandwidth, and the actual workload part. And do you guys see what it's saying for the workload part? Adult content workloads. Lets you earn, like, that's all it says. That's all it's doing. Like, it doesn't say it's doing, other stuff. Now, obviously, that can be a wide range of things, so we don't know, but yeah, what is it doing? It's the question. What is the question? Do you can mine Zeph while running cells? Yeah, I have my, I was on Cubic for the past day. I haven't got any solutions yet. I want to go into that and actually look. Did I get any solutions yet today? Solution? No. Oh, I got one finally. Oh my gosh, it's been 24 hours. I did not get a solution. Finally, I got one on the Dual Epic. Okay, so Dual Epic found one. But an interesting point here I want to point out here is this epoch really sucks. Oh, I have a rig down too by looks things. Rig 18. Why'd you go down on me? Anyway, regardless, it is getting pretty warm here. But look at the Dual Epic. It's at 235 ITs per second. We have, and it's using about 300, maybe 500 or 600 watts or something. I can't remember. And here we have like the 7950X 3Ds at 137. This one's at, oh, this is 7950X. Yeah, that's the other thing. The 7950X is actually doing better than the X3Ds in this epoch, which is interesting. It's at 147 hashes or ITs per second. So two of these is more than a Dual Epic. And a single 7950X, even the 7950X 3D, is better than a single Epic. So this epoch is way out there. Obviously, it's the AVX 512 boost that the 7000 series is getting. So it is going to be interesting when 9000 releases, is if they actually do get a possible 40% boost in AVX 512, we could see them possibly, you know, what's half of 135? Like on the, remember, each epoch changes every single time though. So let's just say right now 7950X is 147. So we're going to divide that by 2. So that is 73. So we're going to go 147 plus 73. That'd be 220 ITs per second possibly, which is pretty much on par with a Dual Epic at that point. So that could be huge for Cubic. I think that's kind of what they're anticipating, the devs for Cubic, is because they're saying once the 99, they're going to hold the RAM requirements at 96 gigabytes for a long time, supposedly, until the 9000 series, 9950X more specifically, becomes more available for the network, which means over time people buy a whole bunch of them to help support the network. Because I think eventually GPUs are supposed to die off a Cubic. We're probably going to see 3000 series, 5000 series die off a Cubic as well, depending on power price. Remember, you always got to remember power price, but eventually it's probably only going to be the AVX 512 newer grade hardware. But we still don't know. There's so many unknowns. Like we recently had, remember when they had the first two, if you guys are even a Cubic miner here, but remember when we had the first two, was it Neuron ×2 increases, and then RAM started to matter? Well, that actually happened. We had the same thing about 2 or 3 epochs before they ever did that, where we did need a more RAM for a certain amount of threads here, and then they just removed it. It was gone. Like it wasn't even there in the first place. And then 2 epochs later, they did that announcement on increasing the neurons, and then we needed RAM again. Then they doubled the neurons again. Then we needed even again, and the hash rate was worse unless you had more RAM. And then last epoch, everything they did was gone. RAM did not matter last epoch again, and now they did another neuron increase, and now we need RAM again. It's like they do all this. Now people are like, oh, I'm going to need to buy 128 gigabytes of RAM and all this and spend a lot of money to upgrade your rigs. Next thing you know, what if they just revert it back to normal? Because they've already done that at least 3 times already. So all that extra increase in whatever you purchase is then going to be useless and just wasted money. So I don't know. Cubic is really strange, weird, and next to impossible to build for. I do think the majority of the changes, though, does not really affect the miners. It's more on the back end side for the people running the competitor nodes, which are, you know, your nodes, the pools you're mining on. Those are where it sounds like they're going to need upwards of 2,000 gigabytes of RAM by the end of this year. So another thing that makes me iffy is that's not going to be cheap. I think a lot of these pools that we're using now is probably going to go bankrupt and fall off the network, and we're going to be back to just some of the main pools like Cubic, Ally, and stuff. Originally, you know, that's the only pool that was really around. Then Cubic got popular. Then we've seen all these other ones coming in. But remember, you got to wait an extra week to get your payouts, and some got the, what was it, QSOL pool or whatever it is with RQ miner there, which was giving increased hash rates. Again, we don't know if that increased hash rate actually led to finding any extra souls or not. Just like how Duro, some early miners were doubling your hash rate, but they found 50% less souls than the original miner at half the hash rate. So
are they just hash rate tricks to get people on their pool, or are they actually finding the solutions for the hash rate they produce? That's the other interesting part we don't know about. But, you know, they got donations to help with payouts, supposedly, and they were still late on payouts. So I think a lot of these newer pools are probably going to fall off. That's why I'm just sticking with Ally and rocking it. And I pretty much know that they are going to be able to support all the upcoming hardware because they are one of the original pools and main infrastructure of Cubic in the first place. So that's the safest bet. Obviously, that's bad for when it comes to decentralization, but I don't want to lose all my coins, and that's what it might be looking at the other pools. Now, some of the other pool ops might be watching this right now or hear about it later and say, Rabid, don't spread misinformation or anything. I'm not spreading anything. This is just my thoughts. I have no idea. It's just done by a track record of people not being able to pay out on time, extending it a week, extending it 2 weeks, and then finally being able to pay out people from 2 or 3 epochs ago. And, you know, how are they going to do this if they have to upgrade all their equipment to a lot better hardware to even run their competitor nodes anymore? So much stuff going on here. Just try to take the safest route. As a miner, that's all I'm saying is take the safest route. I don't really think decentralization is a thing when it comes to Cubic because there's too many unknowns, and I just don't want you guys to lose anything. So that's my 2 cents on the whole Cubic thing. Yeah, Cubic sounds clueless. I have no idea. Like, maybe the dev is a super smart guy, and he has a plan, and he knows what's happening, but everyone trying to run all this, the infrastructure, I think, isn't going on. There's also a 24/7 online contract that pool ops have to sign so that they're available because they're constantly doing changes all the time. So it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. My 5950X, they're doing 57 ITs. Nice. What are mine? 5950s. Yours doing 57? Okay, mine are a little bit lower at 51. I'm not sure if RAM, it doesn't, maybe I don't know what RAM I have in these ones, honestly. My clocks might be a little lower in yours as well, possibly. I'm not really sure. Maybe I just didn't tweak them right yet. 3950X looks a bit lower than that, so that's interesting as well. Yeah, cool stuff. Cubic sounds cool. Cubic has OCD. I know the answer. Satoshi Nakamoto, what is that? Hold the keys to your coin. Don't let the exchanges take your value power to the people. For sure. Oh, one more thing, guys. You have till the end of the month. What is today? 22nd? So the 30th. So you have a little over a week. And this is for Cubic miners again. Sorry if I'm boring you if you don't mind Cubic or anything. I'm going to do a video on this because I do think people need to realize it. But the Cubic wallet will be vanishing very, very soon. So this is my Cubic wallet right here. This is the original one. This is cubic.li. I'm sure most of you, a lot of you guys are using this one. Switch, I don't even know what that means. I think I was doing something. But this will be gone. So if you have your wallet vault file and stuff now, you're going to want to switch over to the new one, which is this one, wallet.cubic.org, O-R-G. So you're going to want to switch this. It looks exactly the same. Now, what happens when it moves over? So right now, you can just use your wallet vault file that you normally would to send coins and stuff and your password, upload it to here, and you're good. Now, after June 30th, if you do not do it by then, the only way you're going to be able to actually implement into this wallet is importing your seed phrase. So make sure you have that. If you don't have it, I don't see a way to get it on this new wallet, but I do see you can get it on the original wallet. Now, obviously, I'm not going to click it because then, oh, wait, wrong one. I'm not going to click it because you guys will see this, but if you come into here and go, I think it's this button right here, one of these buttons, it'll say show seed. So maybe it's in settings. Okay, yes, I confirm. Oh, no, cancel. Is it this one? Not show owned assets is in settings. No. Dashboard. Okay, whatever. Cancel. Which one is it? Is it gone now? Refresh balance. Oh, maybe I got to input my my vault file and stuff first. So I'm not going to do that. But on the original one you're using right now, I think there's a button here and it says show seed. But on the latest one, I did not see that option. So you can just simply, it's really easy, just like you'd normally log into your first wallet to send coins or anything, just load your vault file, put in your password, and it'll import it, and you don't have to worry about your seed phrase. Obviously, you're going to want your seed phrase, but make sure you try to get it. If you lost it or something already, you can get it off that original wallet. But your coins and stuff, if you do not do that, you will have to use that seed phrase. And if you lost it, you will lose everything. You're going to lose all your coins, guys. So get it done ASAP if you don't do it, especially if you don't have your seed phrase anymore. Now, most importantly, most of you guys probably have it because you're supposed to take care of that stuff, but just be ready. Be ready for it. That's on June 30th. I will do a video on that actual topic here, maybe sometime this week. But for you guys in the live stream, I thought I'd give you a quick notice because I know they've been talking about it for about a month or something now. The other day, I finally went in their Discord and asked about it, and this is the information that I got. So you have till the 30th of June. Anyway, enough about that. Nothing to do if you use wallet app or desktop. Yeah, well, yeah, if you use a desktop wallet and stuff, you don't have to do any of that, but I haven't used it. I've only been using the web wallet, so yeah, but anyway. Thanks for the heads up. No problem. Listen, I put a rule inside the Bitcoin code that says no machine, no matter how powerful, can ever get 2 blocks in a row. You are segregated from the next block. So what I'm saying is solo mine it. Okay, Satoshi, we'll remember that. We'll remember that one. You can never hit 2 Bitcoin blocks in a row, guys. Never. Never. Can Zeph do an Oilers-like comeback? I hope so. I hope so. Now, I still have faith in Zeph. I still mine Zeph sometimes. I'm not selling any of my Zeph. I'm waiting till next year. Next year will be what determines if we've been holding the right bags or not. Most of us know there's that big Zeph FUD campaign. It sounded more like a bunch of discarded schoolgirls getting mad at somebody. And that's pretty much what it was. The Zephyr Swap people and some mod, they wanted more activity. They wanted more games. They want. And the dev wasn't really answering them. And who cares? It's a Discord mod. Like, no offense to all my Discord mods. You guys are awesome. But, like, I'm coming from a blockchain. That's like saying, the Ethereum devs or, any coins devs. And they're trying to build their chain, right? And then all of a sudden, you have a mod that came out. Okay, this guy's trustworthy. He does this. He does that. And a mod. And then, he's trying to tell you how to run your coin. Like, that's kind of what I'm going with this point here is it doesn't, like, they're a mod there. They're not there to implement anything for the chain. They're supposed to keep the peace on Discord. And, they kept asking, they want to do this and they want this. And they wish you were more upfront. Now, some things did come out of it. Like the dev is now open front. He's been updating on everything he's been working on, everything he's been doing. But this whole downward spiral, in theory, the way it's still looking, has nothing to do with Zeph at all. It is all based on this third-party platform, third-party this. So the coin, the infrastructure, everything they got going is still rock solid. So I don't see any reason why I don't see it. Yeah, the price has been going down, but that's about it. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens next year. And I'm still holding my coins. I still have high hopes, and we'll see what happens. I believe we are... Is it July 7th? We're only like a couple weeks away from the next update where they're going to be reducing the fees on something to do with the reserve. I have no idea how that reserve coin or anything works. I just mine the Zeph and hold the Zeph main token. None of that reserve stuff or anything that's going on there. Their stable coin. I just kind of ignore all that because I don't understand or what's happening with it or what it even means or does. But, the chain itself looks good. They're implementing all the latest Monero changes. There's supposed to be RPC changes. I'm not 100% sure how that'll affect it, but that's probably, I know Itopia there. He'll probably be able to figure out what that means. Maybe that'll help out pools to maybe put more pools on it or something, or who knows, maybe that'll be part of the blog thing or the blob error, and that might open up some of the X5s to then begin mining it as well. So I have no idea. I remember when the X5 first released, when you went to mine Zeph, it wouldn't even connect to do nothing at all. And then they put in that update for the reserve coin and everything, and they changed some stuff around. And now you could connect to the network on the X5, but you're getting rejected shares with blob errors and stuff. So it's connecting, it's hashing, it's reading hash rate and everything, but rejecting everything. So I'm wondering, again, who knows? The next upgrade may allow X5s online. That could be good and bad, depending if you have one or not. Also, if you're just a CPU miner, and then you're going to have to compete more with the X5s. But then that could also cause a Bitmain pump. Let's go. $400 Zeph. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. Who know? I have no idea. XMR pumped. It went from $2 to $8 to $12 to $450 from 2016 to 2017. The only thing is, I think XMR was already getting close to its tail emissions at that point. Zeph will be there eventually. It will only have tail emissions. I think we're down to 9 point some per block reward now, when it used to be, what, 14, 16 Zeph? Then it went down to like 14, then the 12, and then the 10. Now it's like 9.8 to 10, depending on fees and stuff. And eventually it will be only 0.6 Zeph per block reward. So it might take an extra cycle. I don't know, but they just say, like, it's really hard to know their emission schedule, because the only thing it really says, they have all the formulas and everything for how the Zeph or the reserve token and everything works, but there's nothing on the emissions of the coin itself. All it says is slower than XMR. I don't know what that means, other than slower than XMR. It's going to take longer to get to the tail emissions, but how much longer? I don't know. That's the question I'm still trying to figure out. Use of putts. I sell my Zeph every day. Selling it every day? That's crazy. Why are you doing such a thing? It's okay. Everyone does what they want. I'm still holding my Zeph, so hopefully it does something. I'm not saying it is, but it's hopeful. I'm hopeful that it'll do something. I still have faith in the Panthers. Retro Mike has faith in the Panthers. Oh no, why? I'm just kidding. Everyone cheer for you want, but hopefully the Oilers can rock this in. Let's go. What do we got here? Gram was $60. Now it's worth 11. Gram was $60? Like $60 per gram? What? Are we talking about the same type of gram here? Like, are you talking grab with the green stuff? Or are we talking gram the coin? What do we got here? Oh, my boom arm keeps blocking my chat. It's hard to see. Oh, yeah, and I shut down my other chat accidentally. Darn it. Hold on. I'm bringing it up. See if I got anything happening over on the Twitch there or anything. What do we got? I see Scaper over there. I turned it off, though. Running when I had crypto mining enabled. Okay, my 4090 does pretty good, but I don't have it chopping all the time. I have a 3060 running, and it was making $2 a day. Then my internet went out. When the internet came back on, the job I have is now making 50 cents a day. Try rebooting your rigs. I heard they also say that in their frequently asked questions. If it seems like it's doing bad, reboot your rig, and then maybe it'll try to find you a better job again. So I might try that later after this live stream, so we'll see, but I don't know. That would be some high price green stuff. Yeah. Well, they keep doing all this GMO stuff. So what do we got? We got 84 viewers, 33 likes. Wow, everything is dropping, huh? You guys noticed crypto has been slowing down a lot the past month. Crypto has been in a big dip too this past month. It's going to be crazy though. Next year, I still believe everything is going to be absolutely insane times. And people will be back checking things out, wanting to mine some more coins and watching more videos. But yeah, it has been very slow lately in terms, all the YouTubers I've been talking to pandas like, hey, you noticing a drop lately? And his are way down, obviously mine are way down. Usually we sit around 180 to 200 viewers in a live stream. Now we're at 89, so things are definitely down quite a bit here. So I'm gonna have to need you guys to all get in there, donate about $100 to $300,000. I'm just kidding, don't do that. That was a wake-up call. Just kidding, don't do that. No, but things are slowing down, but we're hanging in there, heads up. Bull run, the bear market, some people are calling this massive bull run right now. I don't think that's the case. We're not in a bull run. I really don't think so. Yeah, sure, Bitcoin's never seen an all-time high so early. That is true, but it's never had ETFs either that manipulate the market and not touching any of the other coins. That's what I feel here is happening, is it's just manipulation. Let's look at Bitcoin, guys. Let's get a good timeline on when we could possibly start to see smiles on everybody's faces. Now, a lot of you guys already know what I'm about to say, but we're going to look at it again because there might be someone new out there. You never know. It's always about hitting that one new person, and, you might start to realize something. So let's come back into, let's go all the way back to 2017. Let's do that. 2017. You can see, so technically right now we're in 2016 and nothing really happened then. Crypto was pretty slow moving back in the 2016 days. So where's 2015, 2016? So where are we at here? Oh, look at that. Kind of, summertime action happening right about right now. In 2016 is when it was kind of doing its thing. But look what happened towards the end of 2016. Look at here we are, December 2016. this is looking quite a bit. It doesn't look like much, but like, here's where we are now. $420, $420, $450, went up to, $700, down to $500. Imagine Bitcoin still up $500. I wish everyone could go back time, even when it was under a cent. But look at the end of the year, what happened. So let's guess this. We're sitting around $550, $580. End of the year, we're sitting at over $1,000. Right at January, $1,000. And that's when it really starts to go up, the end of the year. And then it peaks at the end of the following year. The bull run peaks 2017. That's our 2025 next year. So what I'm trying to say is, who cares what's happening right now? It's not going to go up too much yet. It's not happening. Who cares what's happening in the world? Who cares what Biden says, Trump says, this guy says, that guy says, some crypto tuber trying to pump the crap out of his bags? Who cares what any of those guys say? I know I sure as hell don't, because they're trying to use you for liquidity to sell some coins or something on a stupid meme coin in the first place. So what's going to happen here is end of this year, we're going to start seeing some nice price movement. And that's when it's going to start going up. And then next year, at the end of the year, here you can see it happen in December 17th of 2017 was the peak of Bitcoin, and then it came down. Let's fast forward it 4 years. Here we are. This is where we are right now. 2020, same as 2016, and we're in 2024. Look what happens. Here we are. Oh, yeah, nice up. Bitcoin's doing its thing. Awesome, good stuff. And then what happens at the end of the year? Here we are in December, October, November. It's starting to actually move up. And it's moving up fast. It's not just, we got a 5% increase. Everyone's pumped because your coin went up 5%. That is BS. A 5% increase in crypto is not a bull run. It is nothing. Absolutely nothing. We have not seen anything yet. Next year, oh my gosh, end of this year, insane times coming. So now we got end of 20, where were we at here? We're in 2020, which is where we are right now in 2024. End of the year. Look at, now we're just going up. And then here's December. It just starts mooning. And here we are starting the early on in next year, leading to the peaks, which happened at the end of next year's end of 2021, same as end of 2017 4-year cycle bull run, and here we are again next year 2025 November. So what happened in December was the peak in 2017, November was the peak in 2021, so we could possibly see it peak out in October. November is still there, but if it does follow the 1 month earlier type of process, and because people think it's happening sooner, maybe it's 2 months earlier this time. The point is the end of next year, October, November, December is when we're going to see Bitcoin really peak, and it's going to be an insane amount of time. It's going to be great times, and now we're slowly coming into that right now. We are still at 6. We're in the middle of summer here. Not quite the middle. Summer technically just started. Summer solstice was, 2-3 days ago. And point is, November, guys, November of this year is when we're going to see this thing. It's not even going to register on this screen. It's just going to start taking off end of this year, and next year is going to be insane. Now, let's move into the second part of the topic of this screen is altcoins don't give a F about Bitcoin. Now, that's kind of a mixed gesture. As we know, Bitcoin sparks, is the main bull. When Bitcoin goes up, most of the coins go up. When Bitcoin goes down, most of the coins go down. That's what we always see. But when it comes to altcoin season and when it comes to the Bitcoin peaks here, altcoins don't care about what Bitcoin is doing. Yes, Bitcoin's going up. It brings more people into that. The whole market goes up. But the coins peak, usually the altcoins peak way before Bitcoin's peak. So we've seen the timeline here of 20. So we see it here. Bitcoin peaked in November. It did have a peak here in March. This is usually the time frame when we see right here the majority of the altcoins hit their all-time highs. There's the odd few that happened after here, but when we're going to look at some of the coins here like Raven and some other ones, I think what I'm going to be doing, not financial advice in any way, shape, or form, keep in mind this. Hold on, I got to find something. Hold on, bring this up. I got to do this. Oh, yeah. Come on, change over. There we go. 1 second. Here we go.
Anything discussed from this point forward or before is not financial advice.
All right. Now that we got that clear, not financial advice, guys. Do your own research, your own thing. So if we're looking at a possible Bitcoin pump towards the end of next year, but we possibly have altcoins pumping before all that, what I'm going to do is if you see your coin pumping And it's going to pump for, I mean, like a solid 2 week to a 1 month plus pump. Then you're going to start thinking, okay, I got to start taking some profits. We're going to come up to the high, and that coin's going to be dead shortly after. So you just got to remember, you're never going to be able to sell at the top because there is no more volume. Once it hits the top, it is only going down. There's going to be the odd up, down, up, down, up, down for sure if you look at it, you know, by the hours and per day and stuff. But like when you look at the long-term charts, it goes up and then it's down. So it's going to be really hard to sell it on the massive drop-offs. And because Bitcoin pumps later, if I see my coins pumping, I'm probably going to sell them most likely. And then I'm going to convert that into Bitcoin and hopefully get that secondary pump at the end of the year and then cash it all out. But not financial advice. I don't know if it's going to play out that way, but it did work out that way the previous 2 cycles in a row. And I am a avid believer of saying, who cares what Michael Saylor says? They pumped the crap out of that guy. Who cares about that guy? Who cares about this guy and everyone else that's a technical analyst? Because they change their mind every 2 freaking weeks in the first place. So I don't care what they say. I do play the cycles, and the cycles do show us that this happens pretty much every single time. Anyway, so now let's look at some altcoins. Let's take Raven for an example. We're coming into Ravencoin. Now that we got kind of some timelines and dates on how this actually works, look at this spike here. Ravencoin's all-time high, the big Batman ears. So the all-time high was where? Here or here? So 2208, 2221, and we got 288. But look at this. Look at everything before it. You know, it has ups and downs. Look at Ravencoin. Oh, yeah, it's doing good. It's doing bad. It's doing good. It's doing bad. It's doing good. But most of the time, altcoins, yeah, they have their big ups and downs and so on. But compared to what happens in their altcoin season, we're technically flatlined. So you talk about Zeph right now being dead. It's in the flatline stage, which mostly it is. Sure, it had a nice couple ups and downs earlier. Like, look at Ravencoin had some nice up and downs earlier too in 2020, just before it, or 2019, I guess, 2 years before it. And then, you know, coming in 2020, ups, downs, big spikes, downs. Everyone's probably jacked up and pumped for these. And then it went to this and they say, oh, it's dead. Oh my gosh. But look at it. It's mostly, if you compare it to all of this, it is just one big flat line. Well, that's pretty up there as well. But you can see it's flat line for the most part. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, for no stupid reason, it goes up to the moon. Now, this is also when Bitcoin's starting to do it. But remember, Bitcoin does an all-time high till over here. And this coin, all-time high and then dropped. And then you can see where we are right now and from ever since then. So up and down very, very fast. It doesn't last throughout this entire timeline like Bitcoin does. Now let's look at something else. Ergo is another very interesting one. A lot of people are losing faith in Ergo. Other people are pumped on Ergo. I think Ergo is going to make people a lot of money. Why? Because look at, even though it never did hit its previous all-time high, it still got pretty damn close to the all-time high at $18.74. And here we got, what do we got? Where's the peak here? Come on. $19.02. So it didn't hit it, but it got pretty darn close. But look how long this one lasted and when it happened. So let's come into here. Here we go. So this happened in, what month is that? Yeah, that's the month. So 9th month, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So now this is where Ravencoin was hitting its all-time highs, was back in this area. Now we got this pumping up, but still we are before Bitcoin, which is going to be about right here. So Ergo goes to the moon right here. And again, it didn't last very long. So the solid pump that it's seen went from, so we got 731. So the month prior, this pump for a month and a couple days. So this pump for like a month and 3 days straight solid pumping, as we can see here. And then from there, it's dead up until now. If you did not sell in this point, you're waiting the next 4 years. You have like I said, 2 weeks to a month, 2 months tops to get rid of your altcoins, or you're going to be holding the bag through another bear market. And that's what I mean. It's all flatlined. Nothing was happening in between. Dead coin. Oh, nothing's happening. Oh, it sucks. This sucks. Oh my gosh. It's not going on. Oh, we're seeing some pumps. Yes, Ergo to the moon. Oh, Ergo's dead. But compared to what that was, this is all a flatline. Altcoins explode out of nowhere way before Bitcoin. And then they're just done again. So that's where we are right now with a lot of these altcoins. You know, oh, it's not going to make nothing. Exalt, it's not going to make nothing. Ergo, not going to make nothing. Dead, done. But out of nowhere, we will see next year these coins just pop off and then be nothing again. So that's just the point. You got to be ready for these. Let's try. What other coins should we look at here? You know, there's Flux is out there. It does the same thing. Flux actually happened after the Bitcoin pump, which was very, very interesting. XMR is a good one to check out here because we're kind of comparing that one to Zeph all the time. So let's look at XMR. Let's just, so we're coming back to here. So here we can see XMR. So XMR for a long time, like XMR was out in 2014, which is a while ago. So 3 years before 2017, XMR released here pretty much. And we can see it's mostly flatline, doing not too much. You know, it was up to $4.27, and then it dropped down to 25 cents. XMR is dead, guys. XMR is dead. It was at $4.27. It went down to 25 cents. No more XMR. See you later. Oh, we're seeing a nice pump again. We're at 97 cents now from freaking 20-some cents. Everyone's pumped up. Monero's doing good. And then, you know, nothing. We'll fast forward in a bit here now. Get into this stage here. And this is kind of where we are in the Zephyr stage right now, where it did the big thing. Now it came back down. And now we can see 50 cents, 40. Look at 2016, 50 cent XMR. 73 cents, 81, $1.21, $1.52, $1.60. Then, you know, we're coming back down to only 87 cents. And then here we are, 2016, leading into 2017. And this thing went straight up, $13 and some cents there. We're coming back in 2017. And where did it peak in 2017? $458. But guess what? Then it went down and everyone said, oh, crap. Well, Monero's dead. We went down here to back down to only $35 from $458. It's done for. See you later. And then what happened? Moving back into 2020, it's starting to climb again up towards to the end of the year. And what happened in 2021? Back to $425. XMR keeps continuing to hit close to its all-time high. It doesn't hit its all-time high again. And this year, I think we're going to see over $400 Zeph again, or XMR again next year. But right now, it's only at 165. It has been seeing some nice pumps lately, but you know, it's starting to come back down with the main market. But still, the point is, it's going to frickin', when did this peak though? Is this close to Bitcoin time? Oh, this is the 5th month of 2021. So May. So this actually, XMR hit peak in May of 2021. Again, Bitcoin was up over here when it frickin', oh, not over there. Right. Okay, I have the chart spread out way too much. Bitcoin pumped in. So yeah, Bitcoin's all-time high was right in this area where XMR was actually dropping down. So another altcoin that pumps up before Bitcoin. The main point of this whole discussion here is altcoins will most likely, throughout next year, we're going to see all flavors of the month. Who knows? Kaspa could be in March, and then we could see XMR the following month. Then we could see Flux the following month, and another coin the following month. They're going to be different coins popping, sometimes maybe in the same month. Every single month, pretty much, starting next year. And you're going to want to be ready for it and capitalize on it. And then sometime by the end of the year is most likely when we'll see Bitcoin. Now, a lot of the giant mining farms for Bitcoin are predicting, I don't care about, again, the Sailor guy and all the other guys, and people are saying, oh, this, $1 million, $500,000. The mining guys, they're predicting about anywhere between $150,000 to $200,000 Bitcoin, which means if they're thinking the spike is going to be possibly 250K tops, what are you going to try to sell at? 135 maybe? Because remember, you got to sell while the volume is high going up. Because these mining farms, they're going to be capitalizing on this. They're going to be taking their profits. They're going to be able to cover their power costs for the entire next bear market and stuff. They're going to be buying all the latest, most efficient. You've seen the latest S21 XPs or something, 270 terahash, like 3,300 watts or something crazy. They're going to be buying all these. The difficulty in Bitcoin is going to go through the roof. A lot of the hosting contracts are going to be expiring. You're going to need, allegedly, according to them, Cybertech posted that video when he was at that conference there, is Luxor and all of them are predicting in order to even compete on the Bitcoin network, you're going to need at least 5-cent power. And that's what a lot of these companies have been doing, is they've been renting off their power grids, allowing the consumers, you guys, to pay for them, and now they're not going to renew any contracts. You're going to have to get all your miners back, and they're going to be buying the latest upgraded hardware and loading up their own infrastructure, which you guys all paid for, to run their own farms. And that's when Bitcoin mining is going to, it's hard, bad enough already for a home miner, but it's going to get a lot worse when these guys really fill out their farms with thousands and thousands and thousands of like S21s, XPs, and so on. Things are going to be insane, and the home miner is not going to be able to compete. Like I said, you're going to need 5-cent power or less to compete on Bitcoin. Nobody has that. Majority of the hosting companies do not have that right now, and probably never will. So yeah, you know, I would probably count that coin as a mineable coin for most of us, but you never know. We'll see what happens when the time actually comes. Free power. There you go. If you got free power, who cares about anything? You can mine any coin you want with any of the hardware you want, and you will be profitable. One thing I'm really kind of up front. So here's the mining now. So actually, oh, hold on, I gotta cough for a second. Oh, throat's dry. I need some water too. Oh, okay, here we go. So mining now. So actually, after I found out about this website and I started talking about it, they actually reached out and they said, you know what, can you talk about our website more when you talk about ASICs? And I said, yeah, sure. And then they did sponsor a bunch of videos here. So this, I guess, technically could be sponsored, but I just said I would talk about it when I look at ASICs. So I'm looking at ASICs right now, and I'm using mining now. And this website, actually, I think is probably one of the best ones. I'm not just trying to say that because they gave me money. So what happened here is one thing I would advise against those. So they have a lot of features here. They do plan on adding stuff so they can track miners. So example, bear market prices, they're going to be adding into here so we can see the prices now. And then when the bull run hits, we can compare like how much did we pay back then compared to right now. And that's going to be pretty sweet. And it's always adjusted. You don't have to refresh the pages like a lot of the ones. But I know a lot of these pages, they try to come on with, you know, affiliate links and stuff. And that's the thing, I don't see any, I don't know what their affiliate stuff is. So example, L9. You can see they also have videos of certain miners on there too, and all the coins that it can mine, which is pretty sweet. But here it just says contact us when it comes to this. As you know, ASIC miner value stuff, they have links to individual ones that go to this. I don't know who this is. It doesn't say who the seller is. It just says location Hong Kong and contact us. So I probably wouldn't purchase anything from them, but I would definitely use this site to look at frickin' stats, because it's pretty frickin' sweet here. Is, you know, the main point here is what I'm trying to bring out here is so we can see the L9. Now the L9 is supposed to be releasing, I think, shipping in August, last I heard. I could be wrong, could be earlier, could be a bit late. It's funny how they always have the launch date so much earlier. Bitmain announces it, and then 3 months later they finally, I think the launch date should be the first initial shipping date, not when they announce it or anything. That's not a launch date. That's just here's a miner we have coming date. Not a launch date. Regardless, it does sound like August. I'm trying to get my hands on this, and when I do, I'm probably going to just shut down all my Kaspa miners. Because look at here right now. Now, obviously, Bitmain L9, this thing's coming in at about 16 gigahash at 3360 watts. Not too bad comparing, you know, what 3,000 to 3,500, depending on the model of the L7, which is 9 to 9.5 gigahash at about the same amount of power. So not quite double the efficiency, but it's definitely a nice boost here. But currently right now it's saying $19.04 a day. Remember, we're flatlined in all these coins. We need to stack some coins, get ready for the Doge pump when Elon does it. What will Dogecoin hit this time? Who knows? Will it hit 75 cents? Will it hit $1? No idea, but it's going to be freaking something amazing. So you're going to want to stack those coins. Point is, this is making about 1969 right now, and we're going to see an increase in hash rate, so this is going to come down. The thing about Kaspa is if I come into my Kaspa ASICs right now that I have, look at what they're doing right now. Like, I'm at $21 a day, and I got KS0s, KS0 Pros, we got KS2, two KS2s, a KS1, a lot of the older gen hardware. I do have on via BTC, I got that KA box from Gold Shell and stuff. That's mine there to try to hit ROI and stuff. But the point is, I'm only getting 140 coins a day, $21 here. And next month, the Kaspa block rewards are going to be less than 100 per block. And that's really harsh when it comes to this. We're at the tail end of the emissions, even though you're still going to be mining until like 2037 or something crazy. The emission schedule is so aggressive that unless the price continues to go up, in theory, right now, if the hash rate does not go up on at Kaspa at all over the next year, because it's a complete halving every year, done so every month in small increments, that in order to have the same amount of profitability, we need the price to double with no extra hash rate, just in block reward reductions. That means we need 30 cents Kaspa to make $21 a day 1 year from today, and that's with no extra hash rate coming online. Obviously, we're going to see a lot of extra hash rate come on as a lot of new miners keep getting releasing and people are buying them. So this is just going to continue to drop and not look good. And now coming in with a L9, we're going to be making more by the time that thing releases. So that is my plan long term. I plan on scooping up an L9, and then I'm going to get rid of my Kaspa ASICs. If I want Kaspa, I can convert that Doja Litecoin that it's mining more profit from over into frickin' Kaspa if that's what I want. But I also want to stack a bunch of Doge because who knows what's going to happen. So, you know, that's a very interesting thing. That's kind of what I'm looking at for my farm next, is probably one of these. The L7 script miners have been very popular for a lot of people. So I am trying to get my hands on this thing ASAP because they're probably going to sell out pretty darn fast. But we can see also some other miners here that they have here. The AL box, it's down to it's only $21 a day right now. That's insane. But again, Alephium, has Bitmain ever announced anything for their Alephium yet? I don't know. I still haven't seen anything officially from them, so I don't know what's going on. All I know is that FPGA farm is kind of destroying some of these coins. All right, what do we got in the live chat here? Let's check some stuff out, see what people are saying. 2 years of mining Raven on free power, dumped on that peak. Nice. Oh, you hit that peak too, Squirrel Master? Nice. That, you nailed it. You nailed it, Squirrel Master. Rabid, you said hold grab. My grab was worth $60. Now is 11. Oh, is that what it was? I don't know. I'm holding on most of my coins unless I have to cover stuff for power. I sell whatever I can make back the fastest. But I'm like I said, I'm holding the majority of the coins I have as long as I can. I didn't say hold gram because whatever. I'm saying hold gram because I'm holding gram, and do your own research, obviously. And next year is when hopefully all these things peak. So it may play out, it may not play out. We'll see what happens. What do we got here? Monero is a stable coin now. Yeah, we'll see. Well, it's probably going to go up to $400 again next year. We'll see. Hot potato, no one wants to hold it. I got a few XMR coins. I don't, not that many. I think 4 or 5 XMR hanging out in some wallet somewhere. Monero ETF. I don't think we're going to see a Monero ETF. Peppy over Dodge. Oh, that Peppy. The crazy old Peppy. I have one meme coin. And I told you guys what it was before. I did get a little bit of that Bytecoin. That's the only meme besides Dogecoin that I actually have. I don't have any other meme coins, but we'll see what happens. And I got some Jubba. Hey, homie, I checked your videos. Seems like you are new and kick and streaming and a lot affiliated, blah, blah, blah. Please, yeah, so some scam stuff happening in the old Kickster feed. What else we got? Do we have any questions? Anything you guys want to talk about? We got 98 viewers, 44 likes. Smash that like button if you haven't yet. Lots of people chase the newest coin. I'm more of a fan of holding the tried and true coins that have been around and proved their self. You know, that's a very good way to look at it too. Example, I think Ergo could be one of those. Obviously, I think Flux is going to be a great investment. I still think Flux is probably going to be horrible to mine profitability-wise, but we'll just have to wait and see. I don't know. I don't know for sure. But when it does come to price gains of the coin, I think it's going to do good. Verus coin is probably going to do very well. A lot of coins that actually have been around and stuck around and showed that they're not going to rug anybody and they continue to build. We're going to see them do good things next year. It might not last very long, but you just be ready for it. That's the only thing you can really do is be ready for it. Because once things start pumping, people are going to tell you how much higher it's going to keep going. It's not going to keep going. Eventually, it will just drop to nothing. So just be ready for it. Ignore everybody that's saying it's going to keep going up. For example, like once I just talked about the L9. Once Dogecoin peaks, And, you know, if I decide, if I sell, well, hopefully I sell at the right time type of thing, because I do plan on selling pretty much everything I got at that point in terms of the coins when each one does pop off. Hopefully I have the right ones that pop off. I'm probably going to miss a bunch as well, but that's just where, you know, go with your gut feeling. Hopefully you get the right ones, get a little bit of everything, and hopefully most of them go. But, you know, once that happens, the hash rate on Doge is obviously going to skyrocket. I won't be mining it anymore. I'll be shutting off. You're not going to, why would you want to mine at that? Unless it's paying a crap ton per day still, depending on your miner, it might be time to start capitalizing, because we just spent the last 3-4 years worth of coins mining in the latest bull run. So it's not really, unless you were selling daily or whatever and doing other stuff. But if you've been hodling these coins for a while, only selling what you really had to do, and you have bags of them, you're done. You probably have enough. You should at least have enough to cover power for the next 3 or 4 years. So maybe you start going for quickly selling daily profits, yes, or you might find something else, or maybe you move to something where the hash rate pulled off of, and you start grabbing those bags for the following market again, waiting another 4 years, start capitalizing on some other coins. Because if you're mining straight up, if you're mining straight up in the bull run, hash rate skyrockets and your yields are the lowest they're ever going to be when these coins spike. So you want those coins before it even happens. Now, obviously, like I just mentioned, L9 up. If Dogecoin pumps like that, most likely the L9 and stuff will still be mining it, because it is probably going to be the top coin at that time. But you're still going to want to look at options that, you know, maybe I should start pointing over here now. Hash rate's dropping there. Hash rate's going there. I already sold my bag, so I need to start planning for the following cycle already. Or you just shut everything off and just relax. Relax, let the bull run go through. You made all your money. Wait for all the hash rate and all the disgruntled miners to start yelling at everybody again and give up. And then that's when you turn your hash rate back on and start capitalizing on high yields, waiting for another cycle to hit. So all these things are going to come in, but yeah. PPT Gaming, please. I am mining casino credits. Oh, I should have figured. Tech Man would be mining casino credits. Oh man, say something about what? Ham's combat? I can't see what that fully says with the heart there. Retro Mike, you want to go tomorrow and collect or switch? Oh, Hashcat. Another thing that happened, Conixium. Is that today or maybe it's tomorrow? You guys, they have their upgrade going on about their offline mining. Has anybody tried it yet? That is something, you know, I've been trying to talk to. I've been talking to the team guy. You know, it's right around the corner. And that's still something I haven't looked into yet. I've been so busy, but I really want to. But yeah, offline mining is actually becoming a thing. And I believe it's them also. You know how we always talk? It's weird. So we always talk about, oh, hash rate goes up, you know, block rewards, it's harder to get each thing. But something's going on with Conixium as well, where as hash rate goes up and down, the block reward tries to adjust to keep rewards close to the same. So if blocker, you know, if hash, you know, it's making a decent amount of money, someone talks about it, hash rate spikes, your rewards drop, the block reward actually increases somehow, and then it maintains your yields. But if somehow, you know, it starts dying off and hash rate drops, your actually block reward starts to drop again to accommodate for that hash rate. So it's always trying to keep the same type of yields go up and down depending on that, on top of this offline mode. Again, I have no idea how any of this works, and it sounds very interesting, but I don't know how that works for tokenomics and anything else, unless it's something like Ethereum where there is no tokenomics. Supply and demand is non-issue because there's unlimited supply. So maybe that's happening, but I don't know how that works. I do definitely want to look into this, try it out, and see what it looks like. But it's an interesting concept that they kind of got going on here. Did you get any of the CFB coin? Is that CFB? That's the whatchamacallit there? The cubic one, right? Let's take a look. Cubic CBF. Where's my old wall? I'll go into the old wall. Yeah, I do got some. Yes, I confirmed something. Cancel. Assets. Yeah, so I got, yeah, CFB. Is that the one you asked for? CFB over in the Twitch there? CFB, yeah. So I got 2.8 million CFB, which was some airdrop coin. If you're holding at least a certain amount of cubic, you got airdrop this. And I don't know what it stands for, where you can sell it, where you can use it for, but it's just sitting there. As for another thing, 2648. I do want to look at the profit calculator for cubic right now. 2648. 2648. 26. Wait, no, that's not it. Where is it? Yeah, 2648. Let's see what this is looking like. 2648. Engage, run, and remember, by the time the epoch resets, this is probably going to be even less. Okay, that's not a good one. This one, yeah, this one can kind of see it better. All right, Cubic, I know you're not too profitable. We at least $30 a day, which is pretty darn low, but let's find out. I don't have a drum roll. Crickets? Oh, yeah, $25.13 a day. Oh, man. That's what I say to that. You guys can't really see that, can you? Oh, you guys can't see it at all. Crap, that one's not working. Lower left there, you guys can kind of see that one. So, yeah. For my hash, it's only $25 a day. It's $8.48 per soul, 3.2 souls per day. Oh, and another sneezing fit. So yeah, Cubic's not looking too hot right now, guys. Not looking too hot. I got to move my rigs out there again. I just wanted to get my one soul and hopefully maintain my loyalty bonus. But yeah, it's not looking hot. How is frickin' Spectre looking? I just want to do some numbers here right quick. Actually, I seen a tweet. I want to see actually how there is. So we're at 25.2 mega hash. All right, cool. Let's go into SPR here. And now I want to go into my spreadsheet. Where are you? Yeah, leave that. Adjust that to here. Now full, small. Yeah, we'll have to use full screen for that. Spectre. So we're sitting at 25.02. 25.02. Price is, oh, get rid of that. Where's the price? Zero. Oh, it's up 30%. Nice. 00147. 00147. And now, so my farm would make about $32 a day. Single 3900X is around 64 cents a day before power costs. So now I did see a tweet, if I can find it. Hold on, I'm going to look for it here. Spectre, they made a profit calculator. So I want to see how close it is, actually. Spectre. Check it out here. There we go. So this page right here. What? Oh, they added it right to their main page. Okay, I didn't really understand that. All right. So your mining rewards count. Enter your mining hash rate and kilohash. So what are we doing here? 10.58. Let's see what theirs says. 0.58. Calculate. Current block rate. Yeah. Current price. Yeah. Okay, where's mining rewards per day? So this is saying 428 at 61 cents. What did I get? 438 at 64 cents. So they are pretty close. My spreadsheet is showing a little bit more. Maybe there's a dev fee I might not have accounted for, but it does look decently close to do calculations. So, that's pretty sweet. Right on their website, they do have their own calculator now for Spectre. So sweet. Nice. Good stuff. So that's a quick way to kind of check out profitability on the old Spectre chain. All right, what do we got here? Trade. Oh, you can sell the CFB coin on Safe Trade. Interesting. All right. What is the lowest profitability you'll keep your CPU miners running? Crap. I gotta look. Hold on. If I come into here, yeah. So I use about $19.38 a day for my CPU rigs and power. So about $20. So I have to make over $20. Here you can see my farm on this would only be making $32. That means after power, I'm only making $12.84. So there were coins before where I wouldn't even mine them this low. I would like to have at least profit of $20 plus. But things are looking a little rough right now with everything going down and hash rates picking up everywhere. So it's kind of borderline. As the heat comes in, I think today I might end up shutting down, maybe tomorrow as well. We are getting that heat wave kind of in. It's like 32 degrees right now in the basement here. The rig's behind me and here at my studio thing. So it's pretty darn hot right now. I imagine we saw one rig go down already, but the rest I think are doing pretty good. Oh, another thing I want to point out here is this rig right here. I don't know what happened. Rig 34. We can see now it's at 68C, but the last 2 days it kept going down. I couldn't figure out why, and I was looking. I was like 90 degrees Celsius. Whoa! Did the cooler fall off or something? What's going on here? So then I was like, I kept rebooting it, saying, what is happening to this rig? It's using one of those sweet $25 coolers. And then finally I went into the BIOS. Somehow, eco mode got turned off out of nowhere. Eco mode was off. I was like, what the heck? So yeah, I turned on eco mode. It hasn't gone down since, sitting at 68 degrees C when it's ambient of like 32 or something right now around it. So it's doing pretty freaking sweet now. And Cubic is a pretty warm, high-powered algorithm. I'm using quite a bit more power. That's another reason I want to get off Cubic, because at the one wall where the majority of my rigs are, I'm sitting at like 5,200 watts. And then when I mine Spectre and some other coins, I'm only at like 4,700 watts. So I am using quite a bit more power mining a non-profitable Cubic coin just to keep that one soul. I did get my soul, so after this live stream, I'm probably saying, see you later. Peace out, Cubic. Not mining you until something better happens here. Maybe price pump or something. I don't know. But right now, it's not looking too hot. So, Scafer, that's kind of where I'm at right now in profitability. I have to do at least $20 to cover the power cost of the CPUs. Usually my CPUs it was like F mining. Like my CPU rigs would cover my power costs of my entire farm, like my ASICs, everything, all the time. I used my CPU coins to cover all that. But now I kind of got to, look at each coin that everything's mining and break down and sell a little bit of everything. I got to sell, some Kaspa. I got to sell, whatever I'm mining on my CPU at the time, and use everything, because the high profit margins aren't there like they were when you first hit new coins. And a lot of new coins haven't came out really for a while. That's the other thing that's kind of sucks, even though, we're getting tired of seeing all these coins pop up and turn into nothing. But, the odd one, if you find it soon enough, you can get a nice couple sweet days out of it that really give your power costs a boost, and you don't really have to worry about as much. I saw Regal.exe when I had crypto mine. Really, Scaper? So a lot of people said they saw T-Rex mining. T-Rex and XM rig running when they had crypto miner enabled. I never actually looked to see, but now you said you saw Regal, and I was actually talking in their Discord about it. So, like, that's an old program. Why don't they add something else? But they've had 2 updates ever since then. So maybe they moved it over. Maybe they're mining Exelis or something now. I don't know. But still, that's not the top coin that's making over double of what hashrate.io says. So I'm not really sure. But it's interesting that you're noticing Regal and stuff added in there now for the crypto software. What do we got going on in the other chats here? No ads at me, just ads to everybody else. Rabid, is this the worst it's ever been for GPU mining? Yes and no. That's an interesting question, because I'm going to do a video. I think I got to actually look on my YouTube channel here right quick, because I want to do a 4-year anniversary video of my very first video and compare that. I'm just going to my content here. Where's date published? Date. Yeah, 2 months, July, so August 6th of 2020 was the first video I ever published. And you guys can already see how it's going to go. So technically, yeah, it's looking pretty rough. Hey, everybody. On that. Oh my gosh, this is so old school and whatever. So this is the video. This is my very first video I ever published on YouTube.
Buddy, and welcome to my channel. I guess this is my...
I'll use a game set. What was it? A gaming headset for my microphone and everything. And I was utilizing nice hash. But look at this. The point here is, look at what's going on. This is August. This is exactly 4 years ago in August. And I was using a 2060 KO. And I'm making $2.78 Canadian right here. There's some other one. I think it went, oh, there's $1.55, $1.49. Mining payments, you know, obviously we have Ethereum, GPU mining. What is this? Mining, profit calculator. Hey, what's a profit calculator look like then too? Let's take a look at this. Oh, that's a nice hash prop. Oh no, I got some hash. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. Oh my god. So what do I have for settings here? But we got Kapow profitable at $1.12. Frickin' Ravencoin is profitable here at $1.12 on a 2060. Because look at my hash rates here, 3.7, 6.7. Oh, that's Cuckoo. That's Cuckoo. Oh, I wish I scroll up more.
Doing Zcoin, we'll get dollars. That's way more profit. Coin, we'll get. Now right there, just looking straight.
Where is it? There's a 2060. Look at $1.94 Canadian per day on a 2060, just in the nice hash calculator. So what I'm going to do is to the day, 4 years later, when Ethereum stuff was around, mining obviously wasn't as popular as now. Ethereum caused so much GPUs to turn online that nothing's profitable. But I'm going to compare a 2060 to a frickin' 4090 the same way I kind of did this video and show you the difference 4 years to now at the exact same time in the cycle, why GPU mining is way worse than it's ever been because there's too much hardware, and there's still so much hardware out there shut off just waiting for something to turn on to. So yeah, things are gonna get very rough. Things are gonna get very, very rough here. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna do in August here is compare that. I think that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, compare my very first video, a 2060 at like $2 compared to a 4090 that's under $1. That's insane. Absolutely insane to think about. So this is the worst. Yeah, it's pretty bad right now. It's very bad for GPUs. And it's not that it's really crypto. It's just that Ethereum, as much as you want to believe it or not, Ethereum had this effect. I know a lot of people, even when I first went proof of stake, oh, Ethereum won't matter that much. It's not going to matter that much. I've been warning everyone months before the merge happened how bad it's actually going to be. And everyone just shrugged it off like it was nothing. You guys have been following the channel for a long time. You probably remember this. I'm saying, you guys, GPU mining is dead. This is why I actually started building more CPU mining rigs, because I seen that everyone's flooding into GPUs. And once Ethereum's gone, no other coin can support the GPU hardware. And we're seeing that now. And yeah, as you know, some people got lucky mining Kaspa early, but that's not lasting. Can you still mine Kaspa on a GPU? No, you were only able to mine Kaspa for a few months, and hopefully you capitalized on it, and you know you got a big bag, or maybe you sold it too early, and now you still have nothing. So, you know, GPUs have a chance, just like CPUs, finding coins early and stuff. But most people were in the GPU side, not many in the CPU side. And the same thing's going to happen next cycle. That's what I do. I don't care what I mine on. I'm not a GPU maxi. I'm not a CPU maxi. I'm not an ASIC maxi. I'm a crypto profit maxi. And we'll see what happens in this bull run. Obviously, more people are getting the CPU mining because the profits have been there way above GPUs and still are. And more people are building, and we'll see what coins pump and where everything moves and the hash rate flows. But it's a reset after every crypto cycle at this point, because people are picking up and learning the cycles now. It's a reset every single time. So what we're mining now and hardware is going to be totally different. And that's why I'm also considering this a major GPU reset cycle. I see some other people slowly starting to pick up the term now, but we've been saying it for a long time. This could be a GPU reset. People are going to realize that, wow, GPUs actually suck. And they're going to actually quit this time, because a lot haven't. Lots quit, yes, but you guys kind of get the idea. Lots haven't. So now we're going to have another gen or two. 5090s are coming, which are going to destroy the 3000 series. And then we could possibly have 6,000 series, depending on how they do their naming schemes, sometime mid-bear market, which will be a little bit better and decently priced because we're in another bear again. But then I think 2029 could be a kickstart back in the GPUs. But it's not because you have 3070s and old garbage. It's not going to work that way. People are going to be buying, like myself, you know, possibly the 6,000 or 7,000 series, whatever is out around that mid-market time, because that's going to just destroy everything previously. You're going to need that revamped hardware to compete with everything after that reset, even though things are going to be looking better. And then that's, I think, GPU mining will start looking pretty good again. On top of a lot of these coins that actually stuck around and built and did things like Flux and stuff, we may see a lot of maturity, huge price gains and stuff moving forward into that. And that's when I think we may see GPUs come back. And that's where we may see this cycle, a whole bunch of people pick up CPUs, especially in the bull run, because they're still, you know, compared to the GPU mining craze with Ethereum, we haven't seen that happen on CPUs. And that's why I moved in that direction, because many people were. And we built up the farm and it started making a crap ton of money. And then the bull run's going to hit this cycle. We may see CPUs be pretty dominant. A lot of people are going to build that out there because they're making money at that point. But then when the bear market hits, you know, you got to feel it out. Are people giving up on the GPUs? Might be time to start buying up more GPUs and become GPU miners again. Or, you know, build up that, or maybe a mixture, or maybe we're all moving over to AI and not even mining crypto anymore. We don't know, but that's just, you got to play it out and feel it out. And that's why with seeing what was happening, everyone's still pumping the crap out of GPUs and going on with the Ethereum merge coming. I was like, you know what? Peace out. I'm not touching this crap. This is going to be junk after the merge. It's time to start building a different way to continue that income. And it has been successful for this entire bear market so far. And now I'm just going to have to watch and see what happens moving through this cycle, hash rates moving around, what people are talking about. And I'm going to have to make my best educated guess for my mining farm and my channel to where we should kind of move to next. And it may be moving back into GPUs after this, because I do think this is a reset, and with that people coming in for the CPUs, we might have to transition over again. But that's just what it is. That's mining. It's not about GPU mining only. It's not about CPU mining, ASIC mining only. It's about whatever the heck is making the most amount of money for the amount of power that I have. So that's always been my main focus of my channel, is trying to stay profitable mining cryptocurrencies. What do we got here going on? Catch the MM virus. What? I'm not ignoring chat. I'm scrolling up now. I'm scrolling down. I get into these talks and then I kind of drift off into Neverland. You guys know this. Let's wake myself up. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, yeah.
Red Pots, what are you doing over there? Red, hey, Red Pots, what are you doing? Come on, let's do this. Let's talk about some stuff, man. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm a pretty high monster right now, dude. Yeah. Okay, anyway.
Oh, wait, hold on. You guys know the old Henry commercial?
Oh, yeah. Bum, bum. Oh, yeah. Bum, bum.
Okay, yeah, I'm done. All right, scrolling up, do some ads here. What do we got here? Ergo needs our help. Remember that. Yeah, I remember the Ergo needs our help thing, because everyone told them what was going to happen with the difficulty there, but they never listened. And then, yeah, that was bad. I'm still mining ETH when unmineable. Hey, you know, ETH's going to go up. You know, people can hate on ETH all they want. It's bigger than Bitcoin. As much as you want to shake your head on it, yeah, price-wise it's not, but the ecosystem is bigger than Bitcoin. Ethereum, everything is being built on it. You cannot deny the fact what Ethereum is. So swapping coins into Ethereum is probably going to make you a lot of money also, if that's what you're doing, like you said, on a mineable there. If you're mining on a mineable, guys, also use code RABBIT, because it's awesome for unmineable. But yeah, you know, Ethereum's going to make a lot of people money. The only problem is their gas fees. That is absolute. I hate that. Sucks. So expensive. So what did I miss? Did I miss anything? I'm scrolling up. I don't see anyone at me and asking questions. Am I missing stuff in chat, guys? Yell at me. Capital letters or something. Yeah. Myth busted. Make GPUs great again. Sell them now. Ergo. Are you sure he's just not a little alien that jumps from suit to suit like Men in Black? Hey, how do you know about that? How do you know about that? By the way.
Yeah, so I'm just this little guy, and I jump from that suit to that suit to that suit. Then I go Bitcoin to the moon.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. That made zero sense. Oh, man. I just like playing with buttons. Buttons is fun, huh? Don't we just like playing with buttons? Doing this stuff? Oh, man. When 9950X 3D? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's going to be shorter than before. I don't know how long it was time frame before, but it sounds like it's coming shortly after. So maybe 3 months after the 9950X. I don't know, but we'll probably see. We'll see it by the end of the year. I pretty much never guarantee anything, but I think we're going to see that sometime by the end of the year. I got another one here somewhere too. Oh yeah, this one. See what it sounds like.
So I'm a large robot. I'm just AI. Don't mess with AI. Dogecoin to the moon. It will pump. Elon said so. I am a Tesla person that has a dying battery or something. Yeah. Goodbye.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a weird one. What else do I got here? Oh, that's that. Oh, there's a small robot. Let's check that one out.
I'm a small robot. I don't know about that one. I don't really like it.
Yeah, that one's weird. I don't like it. I don't like that one. That was not very nice. Oh, wait. Guys. Come on. I know. Welcome. Thank you. Woo! Yeah, let's do this. Bitcoin's going to the moon. Let's go Bitcoin. Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah, I got an applause one. I can like let people clap at me, so that's cool. If you guys don't want to applause, I just got a button for it. Pepe will overtake Doge. Bank on it. Ooh. Pepe. There you go. Oh, wrong one. Darn it. Hey, this one's kind of neat. Announcement here. Pepe will overthrow Doge. Bank on it. That was just an announcement. Mr. Robot the series. I don't know if I've seen that. I'm not sure if I've seen that one. Homo Robot. Yeah, that was a weirdo one, huh? I'm just going to copy trade the traders to make money. I guess that works. Never. What a load of yeah, sure. Doge is going to the moon. Doge. I think Pepe's run is probably gone, isn't it? Who knows? I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see. Because like I said, nothing's done until we see what happens next year. So there's hope for everything next year. I know that's what I'm doing with my bite. I'm like, hopefully it does something. I don't know. It's the first time I ever bought some dumb meme coin. So I didn't buy enough that I'll go bankrupt if it doesn't do anything. I don't care if I lose it, but we'll see what happens. Not financial advice in every way, shape, or form. Of course it's not. What is this? Oh, that's a record scratch. Yeah, that's a good one. We could use that for some stuff. Oh, wait. I think we got some beats. Hopefully this isn't copyrighting, but let's find out. Does this work? Oh, yeah. Let's do this. Let's go. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. Hey, oh, no. Turn off crickets. There we go. Enough of that. Okay. Put in too many buttons now. We got to settle down. I got to figure out how to implement everything smoothly instead of just randomly hitting stuff at random times. Yeah, that robot sucks. I do like the other one, though, that high-pitched one. That was kind of neat, though. I like this one.
I don't know why. This one just it seems like you can do some weird stuff with it and then just bounce around and act crazy like a whack-a-mole. Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, how about that Bitcoin, guys? Let's talk about that Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin... Yeah, okay. I got nothing.
I like that one. I don't know why. There's something about that one. I think that one's kind of interesting. I got it. Oh, turbo. That's what I kind of debated on, because you take little signals from around there, and the little one loved the turbo snail. I think that's what it's based off. Isn't it based off the turbo snail also? But yeah, he loved the show. She also loves dinosaurs and raptors and stuff. So I don't know. Sounds like Power Minds. Sounds like Power Minds. Hey, Power Minds comes over here. They're talking about you. Just kidding. Power Minds not here. Even the China Prime Minister. What's he doing? Love Mr. Robot. Arnold. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta find one. Arnold soundboard. That'd be good to get some Arnold stuff. I'm up huge on Turbo AI meme. Is that a different one that I'm thinking of? I might be thinking. Is it newer? Or has it been around for a few years? I might be thinking of a different turbo. There's probably like 1,000 turbos out there. Just like 1,000 peppies. Hey, oh, wow, guys. We have been here for quite some time. We're going to have to wrap this one up. It's been over an hour and a half. That's insane. This is like one of my longest live streams ever. So that's insane. No wonder my throat is ready to give up on me. But I do appreciate everyone for showing up to this live stream. I'll see you all in the next one. Rabid out.